I'll be me. That's the way we were meant to be. But the world is a mixing cup. Just look what happens when you stir it up. The world is a rainbow with many kinds of people. And when we work together, it's such a sight to see. The world is beautiful when you live in harmony. Now you be you and I'll be me. That's the way we were meant to be. But the world is a mixing cup. Just look what happens when you stir it up. The world is a rainbow with many kinds of people. And when we work together, it's such a sight to see. The world is beautiful when we live in harmony. Hi friends, that was The World is a Rainbow, written by Greg and Steve. Isn't that a great song? Welcome to Mr. Stanley at Home. It's nice to see you again. On Monday we celebrated Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was a person who wanted the world to be a better place to live in, and he did many peaceful things to make that happen. And I thought today, to help celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday and to help make the world a better place, that we can make a fun rainbow collage together. A collage is when you tear pieces of paper or cut pieces of paper and glue them onto paper to make a picture or design. So I'm going to show you how to make a easy, fun rainbow collage using magazines and glue and crayons and a piece of paper. You can make your rainbow any different way. Here's a rainbow I made using glitter and paint. So that's one way you can make a rainbow if you want to get fancy. But today I'm going to show you how to make an easy rainbow using magazines or newspapers or advertisements you got in the mail, crayons, glue, and a piece of paper. So I have some things that came in the mail, some advertisements, or some different magazines. I have some magazines with different pages. And to start off, I tore out pages that had different colors in the rainbow. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and purple. The colors of the rainbow. Roy G. Biv, what some people call them. And to start off, I have a blank piece of white paper. And I'm always going to write my name on the paper first, because artists always sign their paper with their signature. So I'm going to put my name on the paper. Mr. Stanley. Artists always put their signature on their piece of art. And I want you to make sure you get your grown-ups permission to do this project, and have your grown-up help you if you can. So I have a blank piece of white paper here, and I have my crayons. And I'm going to start off with my red crayon. And I'm going to do a rainbow shape. A rainbow shape is like a sideways letter C or an upside down U. And I do a big arch, a rainbow shape with my red crayon. And this is just so you can kind of see where to go. Then I'm going to take my orange crayon and do the same thing a little bit under it. Another arch, a rainbow shape. It's a half a circle, a semicircle. Then I take my yellow crayon, red, orange, yellow. What's after yellow? Green, right? And I'm going to keep doing arches and go in a little bit every time. And after green is what color? Blue, you're right. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. And our last color in the rainbow is purple, or violet, or indigo, people say. So I have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. So I have my rainbow there. And this will be my guide for when I'm gluing my piece of paper on. So I'm going to start off with a piece of red paper that I pulled out of a magazine. And I'm going to take my glue stick, twist it up. And I'm going to put some glue on top of that red line. I'm going to start just tearing pieces of paper and laying them on top of that red line. And I'm going to keep going and doing that with every color so that I end up with what looks like a rainbow. So I'll finish up over here. I'm going to go on the red line again, red. I put some glue on top of it, get my red paper. I'm going to tear a piece. I'm just going to cover that all the way until I get to the bottom. And I think it's kind of fun to tear the paper. It makes your fingers strong, and it makes for an interesting design. I'm going to go all the way till I get to the bottom of that red line. And I'm done with the red line. I'm going to do my orange line. So I get my glue stick again, I'm going to twist it up a little bit, and I just draw on top of that orange line with the glue all the way down to the bottom. I have some orange paper here from the magazine. I'm just tearing small pieces off again, small pieces. You don't need to tear really big pieces. And it's fun to tear paper, it feels good. And it helps your fingers get strong so that you can write and so that you can color. And I'm going to keep going till I get to the bottom of that line again. I'm done with the orange line, so now I'm going to go to my yellow line. Again, I'm going to put the glue on there, and I'm going to work on my yellow line. Yellow piece of paper. So I'm going to just tear some pieces of yellow and put them right on top of there. And I'm using a glue stick because they're not as messy, I don't think. And if your paper has writing on it, that's totally cool because it makes your rainbow look a little more interesting, I think. It's okay if you have a little bit of writing or even other colors or different shades of yellow. It makes it more interesting. So my yellow arch is done. I have a red arch, an orange arch, a yellow arch. What color is next? I'm gonna do green, right? So I get my green piece of paper down here. I have some green paper here. You can see it does have writing on it, but that's okay. I'm just gonna tear it. You can have your grown-ups help you. And again, on the green line, just go straight to the bottom. Straight to the bottom. I'm gonna tear a little piece of green paper. And again, cover that line. Cover that line. All the way to the bottom. So that's my green arch. It's okay if my color green are different kinds of green. That's okay. After green, it's going to be blue. So I get my blue paper. Here's my blue paper. Here's some blue. There's some blue right down here on the side. Do you see that blue? Kind of a turquoise blue, but that's okay. It's still blue. I can tear it all the way down. And ask your grown-up to help you if you need help. Have your grown-up help you with drawing the rainbows, tearing the paper. It's fun to work together with your grown-up and do projects together and make things together. And I'm going to keep covering that blue line, tearing a little piece of blue paper all the way to the bottom. And my last color is going to be purple, right? And my purple, it has writing on it, but that's okay. Makes it kind of interesting. So I go all the way to the bottom with my purple, blue, and again, tearing little pieces, putting them on top. And when you're finished, you're going to have a beautiful rainbow collage that you can hang up in your home or in a window maybe so your neighbors and friends who walk by can see it. To celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday, and just like the song, "The World is a Rainbow," the colors in the rainbow work together to make a beautiful picture. They're working in harmony. When you work in harmony, you're working peacefully, you're working together. So the colors in a rainbow work in harmony to make something beautiful, a beautiful rainbow. Remember, you can make a rainbow out of a paper collage like I did. You can do it using paint and glitter. You can make a rainbow with things you have around your house, toys or Legos or anything. What kind of rainbow can you make today to celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday? I'm glad you're here with me today at Mr. Stanley at Home. We're here in my studio where I like to make things, where I like to sing, and where I teach. So come back again for another fun time with Mr. Stanley at Home. I'll see you next time.